Was goody. Back with another one because you know Raider Nation needed another one. We in the building. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know how we do over here. And yeah, man. So let me give you quick shout outs to people in the chat already. I see people pulled up. My man Rob always pulling up. My man said, "You're Raiders." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro said, "I'll be listening while driving in the mountains. I'm going to Frisco, Colorado." Oh, really? All right, brother. All right. Shoot, man. I hope you have a nice and safe trip. You feel me? I hope you have a nice, safe trip. I hope everybody, if you're on the road, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Defensive driving is everything. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? If y'all watching from work, if y'all watching from home, y'all watching from the whip, like my man Rob doing, just listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for popping up on your boy, man. We appreciate it always. Now I do want to see if my man wants to still come on. Let me see if he busy. Let me see if Nav busy, man. Let me see if Nav busy right now. I just asked if he was busy. Did he want to hop on? Hold on, man. I feel naked without the crown. Give me 1 second. Let me go get the crown real quick. Hold on.
Shortness of breath they wheezing, lack of steps they fleeing. Filthy America, no need for explaining. Better know your laws, prayers when the Glock lift. Shots hit them targets down range when it's necessary. If the devil showing aces, think it through before you play your hand. They said I wouldn't achieve any of this. Now can't allow them to breathe. Focus off that logos with them jeans, goons ready, shoot steady, who's ready? Petrified, traumatized, drama time. Never lie. Fuck you, pay me in equity. I ain't gun shy. Lying, hearted.
I'm back. Had to get the crown, y'all. Had to get the crown on, you feel me? But yeah, man. I was just on Gravy show. Shout out to my man Gravy. I was just on his show. Bro said, where did you come up with TheYurpJerz? Okay, so now Europe is really not a name. Jerz is my childhood name. You feel me? Like everybody that I know, my friends, some of my family members and stuff, they call me Jerz. You know what I'm saying? But Europe is a calling. So I don't know if everybody knew that. Europe is a calling. So if I'm say, all right, so my man Rob, if I see Rob, you know what I'm saying, and I know it's Rob, I'm like, "You're Rob. What's up, brother?" You know what I'm saying? It's a calling. So, you know what I mean? That's how I came up with the name, the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, because, you know, they can be like, "TheYurpJerz, what's happening?" You feel me? So it's a calling, really. It's really not it's not a name. It's just a calling. And I just added it with my name. So the Yurp, that's why I say Yurp, because we say that too. You know what I mean? We say something, I'm like, Yurp Rob, or, you know what I'm saying, TheYurpJerz, something like that. So that's how I came up with it. You feel me? That's how I came up with it. Trust me, I had a couple other names, you know what I'm saying? I had a name I was going to do called On the Couch Raiders Podcast. I had another one that I was going to change it, but my wife's like, "You done did so much with TheYurpJerz and you're moving so much." She was like, "You might as well keep it." So So YurpJerz. So and then the other one I had was 24 Raider Podcast. You know, Charles Woodson was my favorite. Uh, he was my favorite player. Wore 24. I like 24. So. Rob said, my mom would say, "Son of a biatch, come here." Son of a. I was called underneath everything under the sun too, bro. My mom was pissed off. She just called me anything under the sun. So, bro said, "Europe is better though." I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why I kept it. Why I say it's good, yo. I like it, so I just kept it. Plus, I didn't want to go back in all freaking like 80 something videos I got and just change it. I wasn't gonna do that either. So I was like, fuck it. TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast it is. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all, wanting again to taking the liking on how I started this and stuff. So I appreciate it, man. Much love, man. Much love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. I know yesterday, Rob, I don't know if you rewatched the video yesterday, but it was a lot of opinions that everybody didn't get along with or everybody wasn't feeling, and that's cool though. I like it. Me and Jeff, man. Shout out to Jeff, man. 401 Raider Jeff, man. Y'all go look him up. Go holler at bro. You know what I'm saying? That's big bro over there. You know what I mean? Go rock with him. Bro said love is abundant. You know it. You know it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It was. You can tell that we're Raider fans and we not off that. Oh, fuck you. You ain't shit type shit. Nah, we don't do that over here, bro. We show love and we take everybody's opinions into consideration. And whether we agree with somebody's opinion or we don't, you know what I'm saying, we still able to come together like, ain't nothing never happened. You feel me? And that's how it was yesterday. And we showed that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely showed that we can have different opinions and not still not feel a type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? So Rob said, I just like to say agree to disagree. Yeah, and that's exactly what it was, bro. That's exactly what it was yesterday. It was agreeing to disagree. You know what I'm saying? And I think I did say that yesterday, you know what I'm saying, at one point. You know what I'm saying? We all agree to disagree, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not look. I hope everybody didn't think because Jeff got on there, and there's no knock to bro. There's no knock to Jeff. It's not me coming down on and everything, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I hope people thought that I would, because we got into it, or not even gonna say got into it, but we had the disagreement starting off in the chat and he got on. You know what I'm saying? People thought I was gonna duck the smoke. I don't duck smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I don't do is duck smoke. Teach me something that I probably forgot or don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know something different. And bro was a testament to that. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So, which was good. It was good, bro. And and then again, we had another disagreement, agreed to disagree when we was talking about DC yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Finale. He showed me this MVP season of DC, and I don't agree with what he was doing that year, but after that year, he wasn't the same. You feel me? So, but all I'm gonna say is yes. Will we like him to will we like him to retire Raider? Hell yeah, we love him to retire Raider. But that's not going, it's not going to be. It's not going to change the fact that he didn't win with us, really. You know what I'm saying? The stats is there. Yes, he's top 5 in probably like every category of the Raiders, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't win for us. And you know what I'm saying? I don't got no ill will towards my man DC. I love DC to death, bro. Like I thought he did bring much consistency for us throughout the 9 years we had him. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really say it's DC fault either. but you can't say some of it is his fault. Not all. You know, you got coaching staff that you can blame that didn't give him no help. You can, you know what I'm say that. But then somebody was like, oh, well, he didn't have help. He didn't really have a defense. How many people, to me, you at least need 2 to 3 people to you know, take over and change the defense. You know, he had Khalil Mack, he had Charles Woodson on the same team at one point with really good, you know, corners. He had pretty good defenses. Were they top 10, top 5? No. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about, well, yeah, name one pick. The Bengals really didn't have a good. They were what, ranked 17? Shit, that's probably around the same time DC probably had, like, he probably had like a top 17 defense, probably like once and twice in his career. I'd say he had a top, what? We had a 17, maybe 15 defense in 2016. We still didn't win. Granted, he got hurt, but what did we do? We had a chance. We had a chance to be good the next year after that. He won 6 games. It ain't no hate on my brother though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate on Big Bro. I like I said, I hope pray that he becomes a Raider. But it's up, like my man Nav said, it's up to him. It's up to him. You know what I'm saying? Bro said, but with that being said, he had a lot of tribulations to deal with, coaches, players, and never had one solid coach for a very long time. You're exactly right. I ain't disputing that either. You're right about that. That's why I said the coaching staffs, like some of the coaching staffs he had was shitty. You know what I'm saying? He had good coaching staffs with, you know, in the regimes of Jack Del Rio. I would want to say Gruden, his second year was a good stint for him because shit, he had all these passing yards. That's another thing that my man Rebel was saying yesterday. He didn't have really. He said he didn't have a run game. What the fuck you need a run game for? He said, no. He said they ran the ball during Gruden's stint there. You know what I'm saying? Should be retired for us. Yes, sir. I agree. He should. He should. The Mount Rushmore shit, I only put that up there if you got championships, bro. It don't matter what the stats was. If you got championships, you prove you can win. All right, hey, then you on the Rushmore, but I just can't. Now we put stats in there, and if you want to say just the stats and just dismiss the wins, then you put them on the Mount Rushmore of the Raiders quarterbacks. You can. Stats is up there better than everybody's, but it's the wins that's for us. Did you bring us a chip? You know. But it's all good though. It's all good. Like I said, I want DC to I want him to retire a Raider. I'm screaming for it. You know, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, you know, Rebel was saying yesterday, he was telling Gravy that, you know, it's personal. No, it ain't personal with us. It's not personal with us. It's just the fact that, you know, we went to bat for DC, bro. Like it's people out there that was, you know, damn near getting in the arguments and damn near fist fights over the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Over DC. Yes, he was a class act. Yes, he was. He kept. That's one thing I can say about DC too. He kept the team together. You know what I'm saying? He kept the team together. He did. You know, that I don't have no problem with DC on the way he was a leader, on how he led the team, on, you know what I'm saying, how he, you know, galvanized the team and brought them together after the whole Ruggs situation, then the Gruden situation. Like he held it down like a G. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to get to the wins, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Rob, you right, yo. Class act, bro. Stand-up dude, yo. I can't lie about that. He was a stand-up dude. He was God-fearing too. And that's another thing I liked about him. You know what I'm saying? He put God first. So it's cool. You know. I know we got a few in the building. Mostly most people at All Gravies channel right now watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's probably gonna be like a little bit of people coming through. You know what I'm saying? A little bit by little, but I'm glad that y'all pulled up. So glad y'all pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody who pulled up in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Um, I'm waiting for Nav to give me the okay if he want to hop on or not. But bro probably busy. He'll hit me. I'll send him the link. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him the link now. Hold on. Where they? I good shot. Hey, what's up? Man said how Rob said, how do you feel like the rugby Samoans being signed with us? I think he gonna be a dog for us. I think he gonna be a dog. He gonna do his thing. And did you see how when in rookie minicamp when bro when what's the name came in oh shit, hold on. My bad. I'm already in the what's the name. I'm also in the live trying to get this what's the name. So give me a second. Hold on. Okay, man. Chris is on his live too. Shout out Chris, man. Y'all go look out for Chris too. Chris for Raiders Podcast, man. Go look out for him for the OG, man. Look out for the OG Chris, man. He got some good stuff. I like watching guys. So I like watching the bro. I like watching Big Bro and getting his takes on stuff. But yeah, like I said, when he Lucky Tassi Roberts talking about, yo, he's a dog, bro. Like he you see how tall he was, bro? Like when what's the name gave him some depth, he was on one knee, damn near as tall as fucking Pete Carroll, bro. And Pete Carroll was standing up. So I think he gonna be a dog, bro. He just gotta, get some games under him and get the game speed going. He's really gonna help us out, you know what I'm saying? In the run game, if he does get a chance to play. My man the Gorilla Style in the building, he said in New York listening, man. Y'all let me know where y'all listening from, bro. Shout out to Gorilla, man. Shout out, bro. Bro said, I rock with you. I appreciate you, bro. Always, man. I appreciate you. All good stuff. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boys, man. Rob said, the Gorilla, what's happening, cuz? It's goody. So, yeah, I'm saying. Bro said, what's up, Jersey boys? What's happening, bro? Appreciate you pulling up, cuz. Word up. We in the building, man. We in the building. We chilling, man. We chilling. We chilling. We chilling. Got a lot of people doing their stuff right now, so ain't a lot of people in the building right now like it usually be, but it's cool. We chilling. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know where y'all tuning in from, man. Let me know in the chat where y'all tuning in from, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had signed some people and we had let some people go, y'all. We let some people go. I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna bring it up right now, though. So this is what we have. This is who we signed right now, and this is who we. That's who we signed, y'all. And this so Jafari Harvey is who we sound. Bro said downtown Manhattan now. Yo, Rob. So what's happening? He said what's happening. So this is who we picked up so far. Jafari Harvey, defensive end. He's 6'2", 255 pounds from MSU. Let's see if these guys can work out. You got Kentron Jackson Jr., wide receiver, 6'1", 203 from Baylor. You have Jalen Smith. Y'all know about Jalen Smith. Linebacker, 6'2", 242. We also signed Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver. He's 5'11", 187 from SMU. Another SMU guy. Wesley Steiner, I think it is, linebacker. He's 5'11". I don't know how the fuck he's too short to be a linebacker. But then again, N'Kobe Dean like 6 foot, so he like 5'11", 6 foot. So, but he played out of Washington State. And the last guy we signed was Jonathan Sutherland. I think I said something about him last. Bro said, "Yep, wanted to check if you were live before I called you back. Glad I did." Nah, you good, brother. You good. You right on time, man. Hop on. Right on time, brother. Hop on. I just sent you the link too, so that's crazy. You just hit me because I just sent you the link like 5 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago. So yes, sir. And so Jonathan Sutherland. Now I think I said something about him yesterday. And he's 5'10", 202 out of Penn State. I'm cool with him. Penn State was they had a really good defense. And I think I named them too as one of the teams that had a top defense last year. James Purple in the building. Raiders. What's happening, cuz? What's happening? Thanks for pulling up, brother. Thank you for pulling up. Nav should be pulling up in a second. So we just going over this. We're going to go over this again as soon as he hop on too. So now there's some people in here that we did get rid of that I thought, would have a chance to, compete. Dominic Boyd. Dominic Boyd, he was a tackle, 6'3", 309 from Georgia Southern. Y'all know what happened about Amari Burney. He didn't make it. Linebacker, 6'2", 228 from Florida. What Dre says, sup, James? How are you? Change that picture. Nah. Be crazy. But so who else? So yeah, Matthew Butler we got rid of too. My brother is in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna just take this down so y'all can see him real quick. There you go.
How you doing, man?
Hey, bro, I gotta apologize for last night, bro. I was knocked out. Bro, I woke up like 3:30 this morning and I said, shit. I was like, yo, I told now hop on, bro. But then I don't know if you seen on my comments down low. Well, I'll put a shitload of comments because I was just commenting on every little thing that I seen when I was watching it. It was a good show, bro. It was a really good show, man.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
we had the original cast of characters on. We had the cast of characters on as it got late, the normal ones, and just making a comedy show out of the end of it. So,
oh man, that blue sack Nav had me crying, bro.
I'm telling you, man. And I've heard them. I've heard some of the stories over and over, and I still freaking crying listening to.
Hold on, yeah, I gotta tell you some of the comments that I was when I was watching, bro. That shit had me crying, bro. Like it was one that that I was laughing at. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. Hold on. Let me go to
Prentice Beaver needs a barber.
I was fucking crying, bro. Like, what is it? Sacktown with their OnlyFans, bro. That shit had me crying. I said Sacktown OnlyFans. I said go to have and some Raider draws on. God. then it was another one. I was crying, yo. Oh yeah, when Sacktown was like, yeah, he had me crying. He was like, yeah, I'm just here smoking weed. I was crying, bro. When he said that shit, I was like, yo.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yep.
Yo, I was crying, bro. I was crying, dog. Oh yeah, and the other one when you was like, I was like, yo, that when you was talking about the when the doctor made you turn your head and cough, and he was like, I can't, doc, you choking me. I was crying, bro. I was
Get your ass to the back of the line.
I almost woke my wife up, watching that shit. I said, bro, these guys are hilarious, bro.
But that's a true story, man. That was me signing up for the Navy, man. That was at the medical for that. You know what I mean? At the MEPS. And
yeah.
I damn near wasn't in the military, man. That doc freaking like reported me to the freaking people, like the big dogs up front and shit. I had to go talk to them and everything.
Damn, just for saying that.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. That was so funny, bro. I was crying, dog. I was in there crying. Like, I was in tears. Like, oh, man, these guys are hilarious, bro. But,
got my first military ass chewing before I was in the military.
Oh, man, that's great, bro. That is so fucking great, bro. So, I brought up, so I had to like do a whole bunch of things to get this to come up on the screen and shit. So I didn't know. I thought I could just do it from my phone, but it was it was too much. So all I did was just take the picture that I seen and put it on
overlay,
and then put it on send it to my email and then put it on my computer. So I had to do it like that, which sucked, but it's cool. But you know, huh?
Go ahead and flip it on there. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah. I'm about to in a sec. Let's get through these what's the names real quick. All right.
Y'all chat.
Salute to the fam, man, to the chat fam, man. Greatest chat in YouTube, bro, for real.
And then there's a new guy I haven't seen. The Gorilla Style says he's downtown Manhattan.
Yeah, that's my childhood friend right there, bro. That's my
brother. Good to meet you, man.
He comes on, he hops on from time to time when he can, when he got, bro got a lot of things he's doing right now, man. Shout out to my man, the Gorilla Style, man. He doing a lot of good things, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of good things, man. He's getting ready to start his own business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my brother, dog, for real. Rob,
see you, Rob.
Abundant love, yes sir. Bro said gotta go. Bad reception in the mountains. Nah, you good, bro. Hey, you just be safe out there, brother. Just be safe here. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, have a good day, man. And I'm gonna try to be on a little bit later. I got work tonight. I took up a shift tonight, so I got work tonight. But I'll try to be on a little later. You know what I'm saying? Bro said abundant love, Rob. Yes, sir. And Pena Navman Raiders. Yes, sir.
Raiders.
In the building, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get to this right now though. We're gonna get to the guys that we signed and we didn't sign. Now, I have to say this. Shout out to Graf because I got this from him. He posted it on the what's the name. So I'm gonna just say that so I don't get no flack from nobody. So shout out to Graphic Raider, man. He's the one he posted this on his post. So I just screenshotted this because I wanted to share it with you guys. So shout out to bro, shout out to Shield more than them. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tell you I got this information from him. So but yeah, so yeah. I don't like I said, bro, I don't be trying to, have no bad blood with nobody. I don't want nobody thinking I'm stealing shit from them. You know what I'm saying? I'll just give them the props and say, this is where I got it from. You know what I'm saying? This is who I got my information from. So, but shout out to Graphic Raider, man. Y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? He dope content creator also. you know. And like my man One Dream always say, the love is abundance. You feel me? It's abundant. So these are the guys that we got. We picked up. Jafari Harvey. Now I really don't know much on Jafari like that.
Either.
I'm gonna do some more work on him. And I'm also have this thing up later. But you know, he's a DN 6'2", 255, from Southern Miss. Is that Southern? No, I'm gonna just say SMU because I don't even know which one is that.
Sam Madison University.
Okay. Keytron Jackson Jr., wide receiver 6'1". Raider Paul in the building. What's happening, brother? Raiders. Pulling up, my brother. Thanks for pulling up. So Keytron Jackson Jr. Put that up real quick. He's a wide receiver, 6'1", 203 from Baylor. Baylor be pulling out some pretty good receivers, so I'm pretty interested to see how he does, you know, during mini camp and in the camps coming up. You know what I'm saying?
He's a big body kid, man. He's a big body.
Yeah, he is. And then, you know, everybody know about Jalen Smith. You know what I'm saying? We got Jalen Smith, picked him up. He's 6'2", 242 from Notre Dame. And I was listening to what you guys were saying yesterday also, you know what I mean, about Jalen Smith. I think if he can get back to his form, he'll be A-okay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be A-okay. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he makes the team for real, bro.
Yeah, he should. He should make the team based off his worst season he's ever had.
Yeah.
In reality, you know.
Right.
Let me see here. Let me see if I got some of the stats in here. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Grab my glasses and I'll give you the stats that I got from his career.
I bet.
So his career stats.
Raider Paul, real quick. Raider Paul says, salute, brother. Salute to you, my brother. Go ahead, man.
So Jalen Smith, keep in mind he had one full season out.
Right.
MCL, ACL tear. 39 games played, of course, out of Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
So this is Notre Dame. His 3 years at Notre Dame. 39 games played, 292 tackles, 174 solos, 24.5 tackles for loss. Right. That's 3 years. He left there as a junior. And then when he went to the NFL, he was drafted by the Cowboys, 34th overall, even though he had that injury.
Right.
So in, I think, 7 years with the Cowboys, I do believe, he missed the entire season, right? In that span with an injury. 68 games played, 516 tackles, 20 of them for loss, 9 sacks, 2 picks, 2 forced fumbles.
Yeah.
So is he worth it? He's worth giving a chance for a do-over.
Right, exactly.
So that's my take on that.
Nah, exactly. And you're right. My man Diggy Mars in the building, man. Thanks for pulling up. Y'all don't know, this is one of my blood cousins, this family right here. Nice. Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. For real, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Means a lot, bro. Yeah, he's pretty knowledgeable on football too. You know, he likes the Lions. So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, he's not a Lion. He's not one of these new Lion fans. Bo been a Lion since bro been a Lions fan since the bags was on their heads. Yeah. So he ain't no bandwagon. He know his shit, bro. So shout out my brother Diggy Mars, man. Thanks for pulling up, my brother. For real. Thanks for pulling up. So let's get Jalen. Yeah, like bro said, Jalen Smith is, you know, bro said because he always lying just playing. Dang, he was just on your show not too long ago. He was a guest on your show not too long ago, cut. Dang, nah, he just playing though. It's all love. You know, like bro said, the love is abundant, man. You know.
Yep.
And he always say too, like my man Diggs was on his show. He said it was one of his best shows too. So that's saying something. You feel me?
I know something else I know something else that's abundant on our channels too. Talking shit.
Oh yeah.
Talking shit is abundant.
We talk our shit, but we also back it up too.
Yeah, that's true.
He was. Bro said he was, but did you hear what he said on there? Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. Hey man, it's agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Rob said earlier. You know, we get on here, we agree to disagree, and that's what makes the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the show.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We were saying it yesterday. You can't always agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a disagreement on some. You feel me? So
yeah, and we can't just beat a dead horse over and over and over again either. You know,
exactly.
Try to prove a point. You know, once conversation gets to a point of disagreement, there's no change in somebody's mind. There's no reason to continue. You know what I mean? So, we just move forward.
We had a testament of that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a testament of that yesterday a couple times. You feel me?
Yep.
But that's what makes, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the show go. You feel me?
Yep.
Bro said I gave my opinions on any questions he asked me. So I didn't say anything technically. He did all the talking. Sounds like y'all need to go. Y'all need to get back. You need to get back on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all love. So let me get back to this though. So Jalen Smith, right? Then we got bro said crop. Yeah, y'all need to get back on there again and battle it out. Y'all need to do that again.
I need a notification for that one. I want to see it.
Oh, it's right there. One Dream Away podcast. You just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
If you ain't subscribed, just subscribe to the channel. And hey, you gonna get some, he got some good shit on there, bro. He definitely got some good shit on there, bro. Like he got one video right now that's trending up, man. Y'all go watch it, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? View it up. He got one right now. He did like 200 in 2 days. So
damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, y'all go tune it up, man. Go view it up, run it up, man. Run them streams up for me. You know what I'm saying? Bro said, my man, 100 grand. You feel me? That's what we do over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We show love, and like bro always say, it's abundant when we show it. You feel me? So, yeah, but back to what we was talking about. So Jalen Smith, you know what I'm saying? Bro done read you the stats to Jalen Smith, so why not, you know, pick him up and give him a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because he might surprise and fucking ball out. You never know. You know what I'm saying? He might do it in Navarro Bowman. He might ball out for that one season and then just decide like, all right, this shit too much, let me hang it up. You know what I'm saying? But you just never know, you know what I'm saying? We
need that help now. We need that help in that room now. You know,
exactly.
for this year. We can always address it again next year, as long as we can get that help this year.
And I think that's probably why we didn't get any linebackers this year, because it was probably some that didn't fit the scheme, or it was probably some that they weren't really impressed with like that. Because you got to think, next year's draft is going to be way deeper and way better. You know what I'm saying? So, the next dude, Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver, 5'11". I'm tired of these 5'11" people. I mean, that's cool, but we got a couple of them.
Yeah, that's kind of the last ones I look at are 5'11" dudes and lower. You know what I mean? I'll look at the bigger body guys first, because that seems to be our trend of what we were drafting and what we brought in is faster. You know, like back to Al Davis days, bigger and faster. That's seems to be the mindset all the way around, defense and offense. So I kind of didn't waste a lot of time on them, but you know, so but I will. I'll look into them more.
That's another thing I want to address too from yesterday, right? Like they were trying to say, well, and shout out to Afakasi because he made some really good points. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we going for other receivers when we can be, you know what I'm saying? If he's supposed to be like that, well, I just want to add a little bit to it. I'm not gonna get too much into it because we did that yesterday. I just want to add a little bit to it, like I was saying yesterday, like we can't just go in there with just two really good receivers and then the rest of them is mediocre. We have to bring in a few more, and that's what we're doing. See, this brings back into what we were saying with DC. DC never had nobody to challenge him.
Mm-hmm.
Really, to be honest, we never got people to challenge any top players that was on that roster on the roster. You feel me?
Nope.
And that's what I feel like we're doing now. We're bringing in more competition because we really want to see you bring the best out of it. And if you can, then we have somebody that will.
Yep. Pete's trying to make it uncomfortable for everybody that thinks it's their starter.
Yeah. Even Max. I think because Max got the big contract and he ain't off the hook. Bro, if you don't perform or anything, you got to go. I mean, shit, you got we paid you, but you better do something, goddamn, or you won't be here more. We'll restructure your contract and then we'll get out of that shit. I see us doing that a lot too. I see us doing that a lot too. So, we just gotta, be mindful. Like everybody's not gonna like, want to. Damn, I just lost my train of thought because I peeked at something real quick. But everybody's going to be tested. Everybody's going to be battle tested. You know what I'm saying? From quarterback all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying, well, we got to bring in more players and that's another thing for depth. What if we get hurt? What if we do start Trey Tucker and somehow, God forbid, Trey Tucker gets hurt? Who we got after him? Christian Wilkerson. You see, we just got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? We got rid of Ramel Keaton earlier, a few weeks ago. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to go in there with guys we know that's going to perform when their time is called. We ain't had that in a while.
Right.
Our depth was horrible. Like somebody mentioned that yesterday. I don't know if it was Afakasi or Jeff. One of them mentioned that yesterday, that it was depth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I wanted him to say was because we didn't have depth. You know what I'm saying? And I automatically agreed. Like, okay, that's all I wanted you to say was because of the depth. You know what I'm saying? Not because of the plays, because depth. And that's where I was trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Afakasi Raider, man.
Yep.
My Australian brother, man. Shout out to bro, for real.
He's smart as hell on the Raiders for a short amount of time as he's been a Raider fan.
Exactly, and that's why I love him, man. That's why I like him getting on here and talking his shit, bro. You feel me?
What do you say? 08 or something like that? He became
like, 2009. He said
2009.
Yeah. 8-9 around there. I think it was one of them though.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for that amount of, man, yeah. So I like bro, you know what I'm saying? I like his takes. And like you said, bro, very smart when it comes to the Raiders when he know. You know what I'm saying? So so next dude, so like we were saying, the short receivers. So he came out of SMU too also. So like I said, we just gotta see how these guys gonna react and how they do, you know what I'm saying? But I see us getting a lot of, I don't know what they're going to use this guy as, but Wesley Steiner, linebacker, he's 5'11", 235, bro, for Washington State.
So there was I caught a very small thing on either First Take or Get Up this morning.
Yeah.
And they were saying something, you got to watch out, though, because the kid did graduate from Warner Robins, Georgia. Warner Robins High School is one of, outside of Tech, the one in Texas, the one high school in Texas, probably one of the best high school programs in the country. I said, I'm like, I get you, but if that's the case, why do you go to Washington State?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I didn't really dig much further. Like I said, I've been running around all day. So, but
Facts.
but you can't put some stock on a few high schools when they show hometown. I'm assuming since he lived in Warner Robins, Georgia, he lived in Warner Robins for a reason, so that he could go to Warner Robins High School.
Yeah.
So,
but he's just so. I see why he went there though, because he's so small. He's short.
yeah.
Dude, 5'11", bro, like 6 foot.
He must be a run stopper. I would say at that size and that weight, probably a run stopper more than anything.
If anything, he better play like N'Kobe Dean.
Yep.
You gotta play like N'Kobe Dean, bro, for me. Because N'Kobe Dean was a dog, bro, and he was about the same height and size as Wesley Steiner.
Yep. Well, Spillane, wasn't he? He was what, 6'1"?
Yeah, but we're talking about 6'1" to. That's kind of like the average height, like 6'1" and up.
Yeah. But
Like he's on the shorter side.
But 5'11", a lot of times, depending on how they're built, because Robert Spillane wasn't very long. You know what I mean? His wingspan. So
right.
This dude's got a wingspan. He kind of make up for a couple inches.
Right. Salute high IQ truth, man, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. We missed it yesterday. We were talking about the Bucks. Was we talking about the Bucks yesterday? Yeah. We talking about the Bucks. Good things though. Good things.
That they're gonna win the South.
Yeah.
But the Panthers are going to be the only ones that challenge that, I think.
You think they?
Unless Michael Penix freaking falls out in Atlanta.
Right. That division is sneaky good though. That division is sneaky good because anybody can really take it out in that division. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta's pretty good. You got what is it? Atlanta's pretty good. The Bucks is good.
Saints.
New Orleans. I don't see New Orleans challenging.
They got a huge question at quarterback, man. And that's.
And I don't think bro is it. What's his name? Spencer Rattler. I don't think he is.
No, I hope they're not. Well, I don't care really, but I hope that they're not thinking that he's the end all be all.
No. It's gonna be a battle. I think Tyler Shuck probably gonna start because that's who bro picked this shit.
Yeah, if he doesn't start, I bet he winds up starting sometime at some point by midway of the season.
Right.
More than likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Because I don't see Spencer. I just don't see it. They got a lot of guys back though, but that quarterback position is scary.
Yeah,
that quarterback position is scary for them.
Shook's talent is 10 times the talent of Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
and this is not. Go ahead. No, my bad.
No, it's just a matter of execution at this point, at that level.
Right. Hey, Jason said this. Shout out Jason Downs, man. Thanks for pulling up on us, bro. IQ, bro. Thanks for pulling up. But Jason said it, yo. If you're gonna suck, might as well suck with a rookie. That's facts.
Yep. As long as that rookie, as long as that dude has a tough mentality and you're not gonna break him, him. Get his ass kicked off, bro. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the next dude, I think I was talking about him yesterday. Earlier when we started. Jonathan Sutherland, safety from Pitt State. He's 5'10", 202. IQ said, who the rookie? You talking about for the Saints, the quarterback, Tyler Shuck. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker went in the second round, bro. Everybody had him going in the 6th or the 7th round. Yep, Tyler Shuck.
I was told, I haven't really looked it up myself, that dude had better numbers than Lamar Jackson at Louisville.
Yeah, but if he had better numbers than Lamar Jackson, why he get picked? I mean, I understand. To be honest, he shouldn't have really got picked. Would he get picked in the 2nd?
Yeah.
He got picked in the second.
I think Lamar Jackson was right at the end of the first, wasn't he? Himself?
Yeah, he was supposed to go in the second, but Baltimore moved back up into the first to get him.
Yeah. Rafa.
Happy 10. Bro said, "Sup, Nation? What's happening with you, cuz?" All right, so that's the sign play. Well, let's just talk about Jonathan Sutherland. Now, I think he has a chance to make the team. I think we still need help in the secondary a little bit. Corner and safety, we can add like another person there. And he probably look, Penn State, their defense was really good last year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They had really good defense last year. So, you know, when we bring in, and I said this yesterday, when we bring in cats from like Notre Dame, Penn State,
Ohio State,
Oregon, like them the teams that had really good defenses last year, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we grab anybody from them, I know it's gonna be straight. You know what I mean? I know they're gonna be straight. They're gonna put in the work. You feel me? So these the players that we waived. Dominic Boyd, tackle, from Georgia Southern. Yeah, I don't know nothing about. I just know we picked him up from. He was a UDFA. We picked him up, and I don't know. They must have not seen. They must have seen something that they wouldn't work with him, so they let him go. I still don't know. I know people got a lot of. They give Amari Burney some shit. I know they say he hasn't really done nothing, but we gotta take into consideration too, bro. Like he really hasn't had the chance either. You know what I'm saying? Like just like the rest of these linebackers, like they really ain't getting no chance. The regime wasn't trying to put them in, and I ain't gonna lie. Before I started this, I've been watching, you know, people like Graf and Wasted and all them. And they saying the same thing, man. Put these guys in so we can see what they about. Put them in so we see if they work out or not, and we just don't do it. So we just go off of, you know what I mean? What if Mari Burney get picked up by somebody else and he shits? It's like we should have kept him because we knew he'd probably do the same thing for us.
Yep.
But we go off of, you know, last regime, he ain't really did nothing. But you gotta think too, like they don't fucking develop nobody.
Yep.
They ain't developed nobody. Now, why you think the next person we about to talk about, Matthew Butler? Why you think he just got waived? Because he ain't shown shit either. But he also hasn't been developed like he's supposed to. Matthew Butler could be really good if he was developed the proper way. We didn't do that.
Yep. And I've noticed that people are like, "Oh my God, we waived Butler." And I'm like, "Yeah, not Adam Butler, Matthew Butler."
Right. Yeah, no, not Adam Butler. Hell no.
Adam Butler ain't going nowhere. That dude's gonna get nothing but better.
Mm-hmm. But like you're saying, Matthew Butler, bro, like he ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did a damn thing. And when he did have the opportunity to go in, he still ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? But as Amari Burney, bro, the boy never got a chance. He probably played like a couple games.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it was very short.
Linebackers got to get reps to get better, man. They have to have reps.
And it takes them about a year or two, maybe like year 3 or year 4 to start to really get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Unless
like, look at Spillane. Spillane was never he was always a backup.
Yeah,
he was a backup.
He was a UDFA.
Exactly. And that's another thing people say, well, you know, UDFAs, they ain't having, like, we keep picking UDFAs up. Look at Spillane. Spillane was a UDFA. He didn't start. He got reps, though. And when he got a chance to start, he made the best of it.
Yep. Look at Purdy, last pick in the draft.
Yep. Got an opportunity now. Look,
they're there.
He up there, and we about top 10, top 15 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start giving these people some. So we gotta give them some time, bro. Like I hate when people be like, oh, he doesn't. Shout out Sanjeet. I love Sanjeet to death. I love all his content. You know what I'm saying? Very smart dude, can break down film like a mother and everything. But he gives up on people too fast too. It bothers me because it's like the first time they don't give you the chance or they don't show you anything. It's like, oh, we need to get rid of them. Like, bro, give him a year or two to develop, maybe one third year, and then we can start evaluating them and saying if he sucks or not. You know what I'm saying? Only person I say, you know what I'm saying? Only type players I say he's always right about is offensive lineman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Offensive lineman, he knows. Like, he'll tell you, I don't think he's going to be a very good football player. And he turns out not to be a good football player. You know what I'm saying? But some of the other positions he tries to do, it just doesn't work, bro. I'd be like, nah, bro. Like, you're going to have to give him some time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was right on. He had, and I'm not always right either, because it's times where he had to really, like, show me, you know, and I'm not saying me personally, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff he put out, like, I remember I got into it with him. I'm not gonna say I got into him, but we had a little disagreement on Alex Leatherwood. I said, yo, we need to just let Alex Leatherwood, we need to let him, like, you know, see if he could develop or not. And we was arguing. He like, bro, he's not a good football player. I'm like, bro, you ain't even give him a chance. Like, give him a fucking chance. And shit, he showed me the tape. He put some tape out there. I watched it and I looked and it changed my mind. I said, you was right. See, look, I don't duck smoke, but if you right, you right. You feel me?
Yep.
That's just it. If you right, then I'll give you the props. You definitely right. You feel me?
Yep.
So, but if I really feel strong about something, I'm going to speak on it. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. I'm going to speak on it. But, you know, shout out to Sanjeet, bro. He always right about a lot. He right about a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to the offensive lineman. You know what I mean? Next dude, Tyreek McAllister. He didn't last long. I think we grabbed him up last year. You know what I'm saying? And he just didn't work out. I don't know. I just think I don't know, bro. These small guys, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I think, you know, it was Gruden's problem, and the rest of them is because Tyreek Hill. They see that he's smart, short, fast, shifty, and can do all this shit. They think everybody else can do it, bro. You only get one of them every few years. You only get one of them type players every few years, bro. It's not like they come out every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Tyreek Hill he didn't come out in the first. He was a low draft pick.
He was a late second rounder, I think.
Right. So, like I said, bro, you just give these, and he got chances. You just give people chances, and if they make the best of it, you know what we got in them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so, I mean, but Tyreek McAllister, man. But shout out to them, man. I hope they find a place in a home that, and it works out for them. You know what I'm saying? Another guy I didn't even know he was on the team. Brandon Smith, linebacker. He's 6'3", 240 from Penn State. Now, he's a Penn State guy. You should have kept him. But I don't know. I think we should have kept him and just I don't know. We got two, I guess. I see why they did it, but it's cool. And then we released another guy, Christian Wilkerson. I knew he was gonna be gone soon.
Yep.
I knew it wouldn't be long till he did. He was gone, you know what I'm saying? But, we're going to bring this back up, and we'll have some stats and stuff for you for the guys that we picked up. I mean, we won't do Jalen Smith because bro already had Jalen Smith on there already. Like, he already had the stuff for Jalen Smith, so. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, it's crazy, yo. Like, I think they're going to be all right, though. But chat, man. Hey, chat, let us know, man, how these guys looking to y'all, man? Like, have you heard of any of them? Like, I mean, y'all let us know. I seen another clip I put up on rookie mini camp on my shorts. I go check that out, man. These guys are looking good. They flying around. Look like they starting to get, the hang of things and everything. So, bro, say you asking me. I'm saying, if you ever heard of them or anything, yeah, just let us know. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So I'm looking right now on Brandon Smith. He was drafted 120th overall by the Panthers in 2022, and they wavered him on the 29th of August in 2023.
Yeah.
Then the Eagles picked him up, signed him to the practice squad for a future contract on January 18th, 2024. Smith was waived again from the Eagles August 27th, 2024. Then he went to the Jets, signed to the practice squad, and was released on the 2nd of October. And he signed to the Raiders practice squad on December 4th, 2024. And then we just waived him. So,
something about him that it's not clicking for him, I guess. If he's getting waived, all that, something's not clicking with him. Bro said, should we have heard of them is the question. I'm saying though, shit, your team might. It's lucky we bringing it to y'all because he might go to one of y'all teams. He might go to your team. Either one of these players we waived, one of y'all might pick him up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how your coaching staff feels about him. Because different teams pick different guys up from different players that's been waived, and they think they could do a better job with them. So, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to know everything. We're going to look at
that. So here's an instance, right? Finish up, bro. My bad.
Yeah, we're not able to look at everything. We just look at a few names that kind of catch our eye and maybe their size and their measurables, and that's kind of what we take our time on. Kind of counting on the chat to be part of the team to help us understand what all these people are doing. We're not gonna look up every single one of these moves because I'm gonna tell you what, there's gonna be a lot more because we're getting closer to camp starting, and when camp start, we only have 93 players. That includes 2 injured reserve, so and 1 pathway player. So at this point, we've got a lot more players than 90. So you're going to start seeing a lot more cuts and a lot more going on waivers as we start seeing people become available. So June is going to be June 1st through the 10th is going to be a big week for us.
Yeah.
Week and 10 days.
And like I was saying, maybe like a guy like Matthew Butler, maybe, I'm just using the Bucks as an example. I'm not saying that they're going to, sign him or anything, but I'm just using them using the team as an example. Like, we might waive Matthew Butler, right? And the Bucks might be like, shit, we might be able to use him. We could, whatever they couldn't do with him, we might be able to use. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of that,
like Christian Wilkinson, I think he might go to the Patriots. He can go back to the Patriots if he wanted to.
Right.
So you never know.
I see. Okay. So there's a chance some of these guys are on waivers within if they're not claimed within 24 hours, we can actually officially release them. So they're not officially off the team until that 24 hours has gone by.
Right.
So if the player clears,
kind of went by because that shit was yesterday, right? We weighed them guys yesterday, so
said May 12th. So yeah,
May 12th. Yeah.
So it's usually the NFL uses the time frame 4 p.m. Eastern for their 24-hour clock for whatever reason for almost everything.
All right, so in like a few hours, if they nobody get claims them, we'll probably just release them, which is cool because then that I just put more money in the pocket of ours and shit. You feel me?
Right, and there's a waiver order too. So I was trying to look up what the waiver order is with the first team would be available to pick up, say, Bernie or whatever.
Right.
And I'm not really having a whole lot of luck on who's first as far as the waiver wire is concerned. But yeah, once 24 hours passes, the player can ask for outright release and the unrestricted free agent title at that point.
Right. And we got 6 in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channels. Post it up right there. You feel me? Helps the channel grows, man. Helps our channels grow. So, I mean, I hit that like button. Subscribe to our channels, man. For real.
Hell yeah.
Always love, man. It's always love, though.
What keeps the lights on, fellas? Keep the lights on.
Facts. But yeah, man, there's a lot of people that's on different shows right now. That's why I ain't really a bunch of people in here.
Yeah.
And it's kind of still early, So but that's how it goes, though, That's how it goes. Well, how was your day, bro? How you doing, man? You good?
Good. Just busy. Freaking trash day. Had to run to the dump, get rid of the garbage and all that stuff. Working on my mower that I broke, so just waiting for parts for it.
Oh, for?
Yeah.
How'd you break it, bro? What happened?
It's a zero turn mower, man, and if you're good mechanically, a zero turn's good for you. But if you're not, just get a regular old tractor. You know what I mean? Because these things got so many damn moving parts, shit breaks on them all the time. So
yeah.
This time it just started running like shit and shut off on me. So
damn.
And the spark plugs are kind of dry when I pull them out of there. It tells me it's not getting enough fuel, so I think maybe the fuel filter. So I ordered fuel filter and tune-up kit and all that stuff. Probably needed it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Spark plugs, coil packs, shit like
right.
that. Just check it all out. Be done with it.
Yeah.
All the shit that'll like shit without it being blown up. Just all the shit that'll make it run like shit. I bought it.
Nah, I can dig it.
And I'll go one at a time until it fixes it, and then I'll put the other shit away until that shit breaks.
I can dig it. Yeah, man. Shit, I ain't really do nothing today. Really, I probably went to the store about twice. Yeah, I was fucking. I ain't gonna lie, I was tired as hell. Yeah, I went to sleep. Woke up around like 3 something this morning. I was up to like maybe 5, 6, and right back to sleep. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I still feel tired for real. It's crazy. Like people don't understand, man. Like if you streaming for a lot of hours, bro, and you do it consistently, it takes a toll on you, bro. You start to get like, you start to feel it after a while. It's like, damn.
Not to mention the setup time. Not to mention the setup time, the time it takes to set the stream up and all the prep work, for what you're going to talk about and all that. That's part of it. I mean, that's a huge part of it.
Nah, facts. And then the research take at least, for me, about, I do at least 2 hours of research, yo.
Same. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and it's just tiring though. It's definitely tiresome though.
But it's fun.
But we do it because we love it. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta keep pushing the content for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We can't slow down.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? That's what we here for. That's what we started this. That's why we started this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? It's all good though. We in the building. Definitely in the building. We appreciate everybody pulling up on us, man. For real. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to both channels, man. The TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, Raiders Shield family. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Run them up, man. Run them up, for real.
I got 2 more. I got 2 more just from today. I suspect your 2 dudes that came in that I hadn't seen before. So
okay, that's what's up, man. Thanks for
appreciate
subscribing to my brother, man. For real. Thanks for subscribing to my brother. Yeah, I had got 2 this morning. Dude, I left like yesterday. I had like 128, and then I had got like 2 more this morning. So I was cool with that. Hey, my man Stepper in the building, man. What's happening? What's happening? Yurt was rocking twin. Nav, triple salute, Unc. You know what I mean? Bro, always coming through. Always respectful, man. Shout out to Stepper, man.
Absolutely.
That's the G's right there. That's the guy. You know
That dude was on one. Your show was yesterday? He was before.
Yeah,
was
day before. Yes, he was. Yes,
he was bringing some ball with it. Bringing ball.
Look, my man Godfrey in the building. Guff, what's happening, man? My man Guff in the building. TheYurpJerz. What's happening with you, bro? Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro.
And yesterday, Rosetown woke up on one.
Yeah, Rosetown, yep. Rosetown was on this, man.
Yeah.
So, y'all be cooking in this bit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all be cooking in this bit, man.
Yep.
Let's say Guffster.
Godfrey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man, we in the building, y'all. He said, "Hi, yo, beggar." Yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. So I don't know if you probably know, but the song I was playing, you know what I'm saying, before everybody was liking, that's his song. Right? Dude, I got put up right now, that's his song.
Right on.
So, yeah.
Respect.
And right now I'm playing my bro shit right now. His album just dropped, Filthy America. Y'all go cop that, yo. It's really good. It's really good, man. My bro first project too, so and he did really good on it. You know, me and bro was just talking about that a little earlier ago. Me and Guff did really good on that tomorrow. All right, Q said, Guff, you still a Giants fan? You know he's still a Giants fan, goddamn shit. Bro said, respectable, much love, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. Always, always. But yeah, you know Guff is still he a Giants fan still.
Yep.
You know, he rock with.
I really don't. I'm really not into people that just jump around from team to team because they're good when they're good. You know.
Right.
I can't dig that.
So. Right. Nah, fact. But say he happy the Knicks these days with the Knicks these days. Shit.
Yeah, suck for Tatum.
Might win 5. Knicks might win in 5.
That sucks for Tatum though, man. I hated to see that, man. He's a freaking.
I didn't see what happened, yo. I didn't even get a chance to watch the game. But I'm gonna watch it.
I'm no doctor, but to me it didn't look like a torn Achilles because when he had his foot up in the air, his foot was pointing up. You know what I mean? Usually when you blow your Achilles, your toes will be pointing down, you know?
Right.
You know, because nothing can hold your ankle up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
If anything else, it looked like, I don't know, maybe just strained Achilles. I don't know. But it was one of those contact deals. You know what I mean? Just he was trying to go up the ball and freaking his foot stuck on the court and he went down. And the dude, this is a big bad boy, bro. And this dude was balling in pain. So.
And he was still playing?
No. They took him off on a wheelchair, bro.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn, son.
Losing Tatum.
I'm gonna rewatch the game. I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it. I didn't even watch it yet.
Losing Tatum's if it's a torn Achilles, he probably won't play all next year. I mean, this is basketball, not football. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, fact. Nah, it's fact. Bro said Tatum probably ruptured his Achilles. He toast for the series. Oh yeah, bro. Nah, he's over for him.
He's toast for next year too, more than likely.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. That's sad to see though, because he was balling this year too.
Yeah, it's one thing for say a offensive lineman or something like that, like an interior offensive lineman to tear an Achilles. They can if they do that at the end of the season, they can these days they can make it back for the next season. But basketball players, man, there's far too much cutting, far too much, especially a dude his size.
Yeah, he has to run around and get open too, like you know what I'm saying. So, and he has the ball majority of the time. So yeah, Celtics is done.
Yep. It's usually either him or Holiday or Jaylen Brown bringing it down the court.
Right.
So, Jaylen Brown's just going to have to turn into freaking the
You can't do it. You can't do it.
he's going to have to turn into the Finals MVP like last year in order to even make it close. So
Nah, they down 3-1.
yeah,
So he better do some shit or it's over.
I said something this morning. There's only been like 4 teams out of the last 40 that have come back from 3-1 to win a series. 4 teams out of 50.
Did they go to the finals and win though? That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the question.
Yeah.
Bro, so I got Knicks and Wolves in the finals.
Knicks and Wolves.
They on that.
Yep.
Hey, the Wolves they up 3-1 against Golden State.
Yeah, and guess Ben Curry's hurt too, so their star players hurt too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, the seems like the Wolves, the Pacers, and the Knicks are the only healthy teams in the playoffs right now.
You said who?
The Pacers, the Wolves, and the Knicks are the only healthy teams in the playoffs. I mean, completely healthy, all their starters healthy.
No, facts.
So,
And
Pacers are damn scary. And Donovan Mitchell's out. He's done for the Cavs.
yeah, I didn't think they were gonna win that series anyway, just because they still young, bro. Like this is their first time in a while without LeBron, without Kyrie, without any big names going to the playoffs. So what I'm saying?
And they limped into the playoffs. They walked through the door hurt.
Darius Garland was hurt.
Darius Garland, he's the absolute number 2 on that team behind Mitchell for sure.
Yeah. And they ain't have him for like 2 games. I was mad as hell at Prize Picks because I picked him and they never said he was out.
Right.
I was mad as hell, and I lost that ticket too. Pissed off. It was a free ticket, but still, I lost. I was mad as hell. Because if I'd have won a couple dollars if he would have played.
Yeah, that's why a lot of sports betting is why a lot of people can't stand the NBA's, because the league doesn't require them to report their injuries until 2 hours prior to tip-off.
Yeah, I know, and it's stupid. And they don't even do it 2 hours prior to tip-off. They do it at the last second, like, oh, yeah, he's not playing. Like, what? Yep. Like, you didn't even give me a chance to fucking change my damn what's the name?
Yeah.
I was mad as hell, bro. I was like, man, fuck that. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. But yeah, I can't count the Nuggets out either, though. I wouldn't count the Nuggets out either.
Jokic, look, that dude looks like he's about ready to freaking die. He is out of gas. I watched a few plays. I've never seen that dude walk back on defense. He's always at least jogging, dude. He was just freaking dead. They're wearing his happy ass out.
Rose, yeah, I know. Bro said it's 3 series that's 3-1. Is anybody going to come back from that? Probably not. Well, we already know that the Cavs ain't coming back from
I'd say no. What I heard on ESPN was out of the last 50 teams that were down 3-1 in any playoff game or any playoff series, only 4 in the last 50 have come back to win that series.
So I don't think so.
So there you go. And the ones that are down aren't showing me any reason why they win any more games, much less come back.
And you got to take into consideration two of the 3 series ain't got their top guys.
Right.
So
hell, if you look at it like that, 3 of them.
Yeah, all 3 of them. All 3. So yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see
but
it.
The Pacers are the most healthy right now.
Yeah. Them, the Nuggets, and
the Knicks.
And OKC, they healthy too.
They're healthy too, yeah. OKC is going to be a tough out in the finals. I don't care who in the East gets there. If OKC's there, that's going to be rough.
Yeah. Either one out of that series. Either one is going to be tough.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. I don't see whoever went out of this series. I don't see the Timberwolves beating, bro.
Right.
Because especially Denver just too tough, bro. I mean, OKC tough too, but I still think they rely on Alexander too much. Still, like, you know what I'm saying? They like if they can't get nothing out of anybody else, they're gonna just keep feeding Shea. How many times he gonna keep scoring 50 to 40 points a game, like especially in the playoffs? How many times he gonna keep doing it?
He does it without breaking a sweat, man. I haven't even seen that dude with a bead of sweat come down his head.
Nah, facts. Like, he was made to be popping buckets like that, but man, how long he can withstand that shit throughout? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's already tied 2-2. So it look like it's going to 7. So it's
you notice what he does different than a lot of these other 3-point shooting dudes? He doesn't shoot a 3-pointer until he's dropped down a couple shots from short range and maybe a couple layups or whatever to get some rhythm. Once you start seeing the ball go through the freaking hoop, that's how rhythm starts. That's the problem with Tatum and Brown. They just come out there and start firing threes just off the jump without creating any rhythm. You know what I mean?
That's what's been hurting them. That's what's been hurting them this series. They didn't shoot well last time. They went like what? Yo, they shot a lot of threes, bro. They shot like 90% from the three. Like, they shot 90%.
Yeah,
that wasn't the percentage they shot, but they shot about 90% of the threes. Instead of taking
in the first 2 games, they missed 135 points in threes.
That's what I'm saying. They shot about 90% of it. Like, they shot, it was crazy. Like, they telling them, go to the hole, bro. Like, go to the rack.
They barely lost. And they barely lost both games after all of that.
And now they lost Tatum, so you probably gonna see a blowout this game.
You might see him shifting a little bit more towards not being on the 3 game near as much, getting into paint a little bit more.
Yeah, but they still gonna need them threes though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They definitely gonna need them threes fucking with them. So,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, Nav, man, we gotta set up a date where we can link, bro. We gotta set a date up that we can link.
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have some because I teach electrical class at the Trade Academy, right? So, and it looked like I was gonna have the summer off, but just got a call from the director, said he has something coming down the pipe for the summer. So it affects me on here some, but usually my classes are going to be 3 to 7, somewhere around there. So I'll be able to be on a little bit later, but it shouldn't affect too much. But just to give you the idea that the link up, may have to come a little bit closer to the season, more than likely.
No, that's cool. That's cool with me. Yeah, we'll set a date up though. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Well, most definitely. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed myself. Yesterday's live was pretty lit. Y'all ain't tuned in to yesterday's live, man. Y'all should go watch it, yo. It was really lit. I mean, I know it's 5 hours long, but shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at that.
Chris in the building, man. What it is? What's happening, bro? I knew you was on a little bit ago. I seen you had started live a little bit ago. How that John went, brother? How'd it go? Yeah, we was going over the the people that got waived and people we signed and shit. We was going over that a little bit. Wait.
Oh, it was a test.
It was a test. I gotta go back and watch it, bro. I'm gonna go back and watch it, bro. I'll definitely go back and watch it.
Retest. That was the name of a retest. I saw it as I was popping on yours. So I was like, I wonder if that had anything to do with that stream blackout that they had.
Oh man.
No, I mean I'm not throwing shade. I mean I think I was just wondering if maybe he was testing something.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's what I do too. I'll just put up a live real quick. I got flagged by YouTube. I thought it was going to be for something else, but it was something with the imaging.
Yeah.
And I was using a copyrighted background. The thing about it was, if I went like that, the watermark was behind me. You know what I mean? There was a watermark on it, which makes it okay as long as there are watermarks there. But the thing is, where I'm standing, I couldn't see it.
They so a couple people in the chat noticed you was pissed at Jeff a little bit yesterday because what he said to you yesterday. He told you he wasn't asking you. I said, hey, nigga, he get like that sometimes though, bro. It get like that sometimes. I said, hey man, Nav know how to hold his own though. Look, all he did was laugh, bro. Oh man, Rose, how you go get it? Hey, Chris, what's happening, brother?
What's up, man? No, I was gonna tell I'm doing some different things on my YouTube channel. That's all it was. There was no blackout, nothing like that. Nah, man.
No. I wouldn't.
I'm just saying. You know, there was no internet blackout. Just a test I was running.
Yeah.
That's all.
When YouTube sent me that, I took my image that I had behind me. I knew it was copyrighted, but I had a watermark. So I was told as long as the watermark's there, you're good. So all I did was I just emailed that to YouTube, and they said, "Oh, okay, yeah, just don't use it as your background because you're blocking the watermark." I'm like, "Okay, roger that. I won't do that." So I just don't use that.
The watermark? What's that?
Yeah, it's Getty Images.
So
it says
that shows who did it.
Yeah, and it was behind me. You know, like that.
Who created it? If he didn't create it himself, if another artist or fan art did it, you can't use it unless it's a watermark on it because that's copyright infringement.
Yeah.
We would cancel.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if this gets me in trouble, but this is the background. This background right here is from my YouTube channel. Like, you know, when you pull it up, I'll show you. Matter of fact, right now.
Yeah.
All I did was screenshot. I thought it would be a dope, you know what I'm saying, background for me. So I just screenshot it. I'll show you what it really looked like, though. That's what it really looked like.
That's as long as the artists don't have it copyrighted. Like they make a picture, they copyright it, you know, for sale. You can't use it.
Right.
You know, like the design you got down here, that logo we got, that's nice. The graffiti one.
Yeah.
You know, so that's fine. But like when Adman uses like pictures of Genty and all that stuff, that sometimes like you wait a minute, that's the image from NFL. You can't use that.
Right. I think that's shitty, man. They got so much restrictions. It's stupid. It's like, bro, wait.
It's all about this, brother. It's always about that.
Yeah, I know.
If you use my image, if I have an image copyrighted, use my image. If I'm not getting paid for it, you gotta take it down.
Right.
I'm not getting compensated for it.
Yeah.
That's all that is. And see, my background is my couch with a blanket on it, pictures on the wall. That's my background.
Right. Yeah, I got the John put up right there.
If you're a member of Raiders.com, you go to their images. All their images on there are free for anybody to
use theirs. They'll let you use that.
That's where
if you go to info.com,
you
can use their images at all. CBS or any other sports channel, you can use their images.
Yeah, the best thing to go to is Google. That's the best place to go to.
Yeah, but it's still pull up NFL stuff too. So you gotta be careful what you pull up.
Yep. Nah, facts.
I got the Genty one from Raiders.com. That's how I knew it was solid. I knew I wasn't going to get flipped any shit about it. So
yeah. Nah, facts.
So what y'all talking about? I was doing a test. I was doing some things. I'm gonna do a live in a little bit. So what y'all talking about?
We was just talking about the new guys we picked up. I'll put the John up right now.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
We was just talking about that. And yeah, we just shooting the breeze. Really, we just chilling. That's really I wanted to get, come across because that's really the only thing I was seeing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back to the whole DC thing. I ain't doing that again. That's dead.
That's dead and buried,
man. That's dead in the water, goddamn. But
that's dead and buried. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, so I was just talking about that because that was like basically the newest thing that was surfacing around. And I actually, I gotta say too, shout out to Graf. Actually got that from Graf's post. Yeah, post that on what's the name. I just screenshotted it and wanted to talk about it. And I wasn't going. It was the best thing because how it was all laid out and mapped out and stuff. I just like, so shout out to Graf on that for putting that up. You know what I'm saying? Graphic Raider. But yeah, man, we just chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, man. Probably won't be another. It probably won't be another. Ain't gonna be another 5-hour show, but we get some hours in.
I just popped in right here. I'm gonna get off, man. Got something sitting on my live in a little while.
So, you good, bro? I gotta do some cooking later. I gotta do some food shopping and cooking later.
What's your cooking?
Wife wanted me to cook something specific, so I asked her. She wanted me to cook some just some type of egg rolls that she likes.
I love egg rolls.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah, I can't roll it myself. Like I don't have one hand, but yeah, I love egg rolls.
Shaylee Collins, what's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you pulling up. I feel like this is my boss. I ain't gonna lie. Because I did tell her about the what's the name? Bro said I'll be through for supper. Shit, nigga, you gonna drive 13 hours away? It might be gone. Shit. It might be gone by the time you get here. Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you might get a crumb or two. You know what I'm saying? But by the time you get there, the bitches definitely gonna be cold. Yeah, nigga G laughing. Oh man, you got a long ass drive for 2 egg rolls, nigga. You better off ordering. Bro said gotta eat. Gotta eat on me, but yeah, you better off ordering them bitches from Chinese spot or something. Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they gonna get there quicker than you driving here. Goddamn.
Maybe.
Nah, facts. nah, that's facts. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, man, appreciate y'all pulling up, man. For real, man. It means a lot. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to all the channels right here. TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, Raider Shield Family, Christopher Raiders Podcast, man. Go holler at all of them. Hey, you ain't gonna get nothing less but dope content, bro. That's it. You ain't gonna get nothing less. You giving out good content over here, so y'all check him out, man. Check him out. You feel me?
I will share a picture of my aftermath, my Mother's Day dinner, but I can't post it up here. So,
for real?
Yeah, well, let me see. I'll show you.
Bro, say I got an Audi in my car, and a bit faster than yours. Your car is not faster than mine, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. Your Audi ain't fucking with my Camaro, bro. I'll just tell you that right now. Hey, if you ain't got the Audi R8, my nigga, I don't see you beating us, bro. I don't see you beating me because your driving skill is not as good as mine. You could drive, but it ain't fucking with mine when it comes to that racing.
I could probably get that Audi with my pickup truck, man.
See? Like, look, bro, just because it says Audi doesn't mean it's gonna be out, nigga.
It's gonna be out my rearview mirror.
My mama.
Audi my rearview mirror.
Be about a mile away hitting that goddamn hazards, cuz you don't want to race for the slips. You don't want to race for the pinks. So say hell no pickup. Hey, shit, nigga. Look. You'd be surprised, man. You talk about a pickup in the South, bro. You ain't talking about just no regular pickup, cuz. Niggas suit they shit up over here, cuz. Out here. I ain't gonna lie. They suit their trucks up out here, bro. You might have a supercharger in one. You might have a turbo in one. You never know, cuz they suit trucks up out here, bro.
Yep, 5.7 liter supercharged.
See, never mind. All right, see. I mean, it's over. Motherfucker got 5 liter supercharger in his shit, bro. He's smoking you. He's smoking me.
About 850 horsepower.
Yeah, he's smoking me. That's
Like,
all right,
you
though.
think-
I think I put it. I don't know. I'm still torn in between a supercharger or a pro charger to put in my Camaro. I don't know which one I want to put in here.
Is it older Camaro or?
2010 Camaro.
I'd do Pro Charger.
Do you see
That's
it?
what I was-
Do
Huh?
you see it? Do you see it?
Nah, he ain't see it. They'll see it though, because I'm.
No. The picture I got up. You see it? The shit's
No.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I see it. I'm about to post it.
Oh, he's got to bring it on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, dang.
Ooh, wait, what's in that bowl?
chili beans with a little cheese on top.
Ooh, wait, yeah, you eating good over there, huh?
Oh, that was Mother's Day.
Good. The mashed potatoes.
That
Is
was
that mashed
Mama.
potatoes?
Potato salad, greens, barbecue
greens.
chicken, ribs.
Ribs. Yep.
Ooh, wait. Is that when you was barbecuing yesterday?
I was barbecuing Sunday. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. That thing. Ooh, wait.
Damn.
I know when I come visit in California, I know where to go to.
You couldn't, right?
Yeah, hey, I definitely know where the good eating at, cause I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I do, man. I love to cook, bro.
Look,
Yeah, I
bro,
like cooking.
I just ate lunch and now I'm hungry. Just from that picture.
Look, my man Gus said the same thing. I'm hungry now.
I just ate lunch and that picture made me hungry.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh
man.
man.
Oh,
Hey man.
Yep, leave it up
Look,
to Jeff.
Jeff in the building. Shout out
Oh.
Jeff. He said dog food.
It was dog food after I finished eating it.
Oh man.
Yeah. They got the scraps of the plates, the bones. They got the scraps. But that's about it.
No, mama. Oh, mama. Hey, Jeff, you want to hop on, bro?
They's happy
Jeff,
about
you
it.
want to hop on? Yo, that shit's funny, yo. But yeah, bro. I think I'm gonna put the supercharger up in there. I mean, the pro charger in there. That's what a lot of people was telling me though. So I was asking a few people. They was like, "Man, I throw that pro charger in there. That thing just smoking cats."
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I think if you go supercharger, you'll have to change your hood. It'll be way too tall.
Yeah. And I already really can't see over the hood right now. I'd be like, I gotta look like this. I'm like, damn.
Mine was real close. I mean, I did the measurements and all, but like, damn, that's close. Luckily, the supercharger's like cold, stays cold.
Yeah.
But if it was like warmer, there's no way I could have had it that close without it like peeling paint shit. But so that's kind of it. Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to fit a turbo in it. Even though, I mean, it's a truck. I put that supercharger on there, almost couldn't close my hood.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's the last thing I want to do is replace the hood too. So
Right.
So yeah, I shallowed it out a little bit where it hooks up onto the on the intake. There's a spacer. I took that spacer out, dropped it down there, and then I got the codes put in the computer for lower profile, and it fit fine. So,
Oh yeah, you good.
but I know those Camaros, those years, their motors are real close to the top of that hood or the bottom.
Yeah,
of that
it
hood.
is.
And that Pro Charger kind of lays off to the side and takes it on the Chevy.
All right, bro. That's why I didn't say what's up. See what's going on.
Chris, man, we appreciate you, bro. Thanks for popping in.
I'll get you guys a little later on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
Appreciate
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Here, go Raiders. Right on. Always go. Chris pulls up, man.
Yeah, man. Facts, man. I like Chris, man. I like what he does too. Bro said he's setting up for a show right now. All right, shit, that's cool. Hell yeah. Word up.
I probably got about another 30, and I have to bounce. So
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to get this cooking in and stuff before I gotta do shopping and cook it, and then I'll probably try to jump on tonight. I know Gravy asked me to jump on tonight. He said he'll send me the link. What you doing tonight, bro?
Right now I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking at the weather, and it's starting to get nice. I might get a couple things done, but I'll be on later on. Sure.
I bet I definitely am going to try to get a nap in, probably like an hour or two, and then I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even tired. I've been up. I already took a nap earlier and shit. Like I went back to sleep earlier and then woke up around like almost 11 or something. So I'll be all right for the night. So
Right on.
and I got work till 6 tonight from 10 to 6. So I'll be all right. You know, they might cut me out of there early. You never know. You feel me? It's cool. You know what I mean? So I know probably not because somebody called out. So
Actually, I have to pop off now. Wife said, "Hey, can you come up here for a minute?"
all right, shit, brother.
I'm gonna pop on out. I'll catch you later on this evening.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna send you my number. I'm gonna DM you my number in IG, so you'll have it, and just text me back.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. Bro said, Jay said, good night. Yeah, I'll definitely be in the night. Definitely be in the night. But I appreciate you pulling up, for real, for real. Thanks for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for pulling up. I think the whole chat, everybody for pulling up, though. You feel me? Good looking. Let me get back to my regular where I was at. What? There we go. So yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's right there. The TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. For real, for real. So I appreciate you. Yeah, man. It's always love. The love is abundant. The love is abundant over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We in the building, though. We in the building. I'm probably going to be on for another, I'll say 20 minutes. I'll probably be on another 10, 20 minutes. So y'all get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in, whatever y'all want to say. Put them in the comments below. And, we're going to get to them. We're going to get to them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to them. But if y'all did see yesterday's show, it was definitely lit. Yesterday's show was definitely lit. Like I said, I know it's 5 hours long. But shoot, if y'all even watched half of it, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? So, we appreciate it. We appreciate every view, every like. You know what I'm saying? Every whatever. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking for all the content creators, you know what I mean? Like we all appreciate it, you know what I mean? Every like, everybody who subscribes, everybody who, you know what I'm saying, view it up. You know what I'm saying? See, my man One Dream said, run that one up. I strongly recommend. Yeah, it was a good one last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we had some agreements to disagreements, and it still worked out. Ain't nobody was mad at nobody. Nobody was cussing nobody out. There was none of that. It was just good content. You feel me? And that's what I bring over here, yo. I bring good content. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I bring good content. See, Raider Rebel is about to come on, and he already on that. Who is the Raiders GOAT QB debate? I'm not getting into that. Shout out to Raider Rebels though. He's strongly on DC. He strongly thinks DC should be in the Mount Rushmore. I'm not gonna put him up there because of the win-loss column, but that's near here or there. I tell y'all, I ain't gonna get back into that no more. That was all I had to say about that yesterday, and that was it. But one thing I am going to say, and I'm going to leave it at this: that I do agree, with DC being a Raider and retiring as a Raider. I do believe they should give him that. You know what I'm saying? He was consistent for, bro. Said, damn, episode 61. Yeah, I told you I'll be working, bro. I work. I work, man. I work. I put the work out there, and you know what I'm saying. I put the work in and I put it out for y'all to watch, and But yeah, man, episode 61, bro. Bro said you came a long way. Pause. Nah, facts. I mean, yeah, man. I once I started telling everybody about this, and I told them like this is what I want to do, and it's the career I want to make it out of. You know what I'm saying? I stood on business, and I'm gonna keep standing on business. You feel me? And I'm not one of them content creators that duck smoke. I don't duck no smoke. If you got something that get on the show. You know what I'm saying? Hop on. You can have that nice little debate. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no, you know what I mean? No hard feelings at the end. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no hard feelings at the end. You know what I'm saying? Just a nice, good old debate. You feel me? You ever been on a debate team? I ain't never been on no debate team, but I could debate my ass off. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Guff, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have come a long way. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like I got a long ways to go. You know what I'm saying? So I've been reaching, most of the goals I that I set out for myself, I've reached. And, I got more goals to reach. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the next goal is the road to 200. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? So we can get that 200 going. Then the next is going to be, I'm going to 5 after that. I'm going straight to 5. And I'm trying to get 200 before training camp starts. So, you know what I mean? I'm looking for y'all to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Go tell the homies and let the homies tell the homies and they can tell their homies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? One dream away, man. Y'all go look out for him too. He got good content over there what he do. He has really good content also. So, you know what I'm saying? The last one he did had about 200 streams in the first 2 days. So, you know what I mean? Y'all run it up some more. You feel me? Shit, get it to 5. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Get it to 5. You know what I'm saying? They also hit that like too. Man. And bro said ducks. Yeah, I don't duck smoke, bro. That's one thing about me. I don't duck smoke. Bro said 2 days. Yes, sir. 2 days. You know what I mean? So run it up, yo. Run that shit up, yo. You know what I'm saying? When this John is over, run this shit up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Definitely run the last one up because it was really a good one. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know it's 5 hours long, but it's worth the 5 hours. I'll tell you that right now. It's really worth it. You're going to get some laughs. You're going to get some, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're going to get all that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get all that. You know what I'm saying? So we in the building, though, y'all. We in the building. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. You know what I'm saying? I give good content out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to continue to give out good content. You know? I'm not going to appease everybody, but bro said, what's in 2 days? Nah, his views, he had 200 views in like 2 days on his last video. Mm-hmm. So yeah, go look out for that. Oh, see, there you go. 2 days, 250. 250 in 2 days, my last show. Bro said, oh, all right, salute. And man, bro he moving into that algorithm now. So, you know what I'm saying? Bro moving into that algorithm now. You know what I mean? I'm starting to see my stuff moving into the algorithm a lot. Oh, my man Chewy in the building. What's happening, cuz? Bro said, what's good, dog? I'm chilling, bro. Chilling, man. We chilling. We just missed Nav on here and shit. And I watched Nav in them show last night, bro. And salute to you. And you know what you got going on with the comedy, bro. I hope you do your best. And I hope the applause is out the window, bro. I hope you can hear that shit from a whole nother state, bro. So go out there, get on stage, do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thing. I was watching last night, so yeah, go do your thing, man. I put a comment up there too, you know what I'm saying? I said, go ahead and kill the stage, bro. For real. Bro said, gotta check it out, nigga. Nah, facts, check it out. Bro said, oh, hell yeah, man. Thank you, dog. Nah, it's always love, bro. We what's that word? We we support over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We give 100% of support, 100 to 150 cent of support. You know what I'm saying? 100% to 150% is what I meant to say. My bad. But yeah, we give it all, man. We give all the support. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all keep supporting us, we're gonna keep supporting y'all. You feel me? That's what we do over here. Bro said definitely Defra Mall and AC. Yeah, he did some interviews with some folks in AC, Atlantic City. If those who don't know about AC, that's Atlantic City. You know, so you know, and he went and the Defra Mall. He talked about that's in New Jersey. It's a mall in New Jersey. So you know, he did some interviews with a couple people from them two spots. So y'all definitely go check it out. It's definitely good. Word up, word up. Bro said, "What's your streaming schedule like for YouTube?" So I went back to work. So right now I'm just doing like 12 o'clock shows. Where you at, Chewy? Where you at? You in Cali? Like what state you in, bro? Because I can tell you straight off the bat. But everything's Eastern time over here. I mean Central time. Bro said Cali. Okay. So Central time. So like 12 o'clock, I'm about 3 hours ahead of y'all. So I do around 12 o'clock. So it'd be like 10 o'clock your time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, you always welcome to pull up on me, bro. Always welcome to pull up. And like I said, man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all didn't already, and go tell your homies and let the homies tell the homies, and the homies tell they homies. You feel me? And we in the building. I mean, get this thing growing, man. I'm just trying to get this thing growing. You feel me? That's it. Bro said, I feel you. Bro said, I feel you. I work 7 to 3 on my lunch right now. Oh, that's what's up, bro. See, and I appreciate that. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? People that be at work and they be like, yo, let me tune into my man Jerz, man. Let me see what he got going on. And y'all on lunch watching me. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. For real, you know. That really means a lot. So I just want to let that be known. But I also try to do. I was doing 8 o'clock shows too, Chewy. I was doing 8 o'clock shows also. But you know, like I said, I work overnight, so I'd be trying to get my rest in a little bit. But I am going to do some more. It's going to be a little bit earlier, so probably around like 6, maybe 7 o'clock. I'll start doing the shows. You know what I'm saying? It just won't be as long as the early ones now because, you know, bro said, damn, overnight is crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm not a morning guy for real. Not a morning guy at all. I can't. Bro said that shit's killer. Yeah, it is, but you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a morning guy. I'm more of an overnight guy, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that. That way I could be able to, you know, get my shows in. You know what I'm saying? Still time to chill with the fam, get a little bit of rest, and then, you know, head in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, it is killer. Like yesterday, that 5-hour show I did yesterday, shit. After that, I was fucking tired, bro. I don't know why I was tired, but I fell asleep. I was supposed to go on that show last night, and I wound up I was asleep. You know what I mean? So when I woke up, it was like 3 in the morning. I'm like, fuck. So I just, you know, started watching his show. You know what I'm saying? And my man One Dream, my cousin, he be saying that. He be like, damn, bro, like it's dope that you still be able to do your show, do what you gotta do, and still, you know what I mean, be able to tune into other people's shows and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it just comes with that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro said, funny that zombie smacking. Nah, facts, yo. I don't know if y'all know, I do be high as hell on my videos, on my show, on my lines, bro. I be smacked. Today I ain't really do nothing. I was chilling. I ain't really smoke nothing today. I did earlier, matter of fact. But you know. But yeah, man, that's all I do be smacking, boy. That shit put me to sleep yesterday. I was knocked out. Woke up like, you know, when you fall asleep around like I don't know what time I fell asleep. It had to been like 5, maybe 6 o'clock. I think I made my wife some food, and I made me some food. She had to do something on the computer, so I'll just watch the TV. The next thing you know, I doze off. I wake up, it's 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. So it get like that, yo. It get like that, though. You feel me? It definitely get like that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I read the description at the bottom, he says, yeah, and then we got a little something with Jerz. He's gonna be on. I'm like, I felt so bad. I'm like, fuck. I went to sleep on, bro. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody, like, cause bro hopped on the show for 5 hours for me. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And I told him, like, bro, I'll be on. And then I wasn't able to. So that kind of bothers me. And I give my apologies and stuff like that. Cause even though people be like, nah, bro, it's good, it's all good. Still in my heart, I'll be like, damn, y'all, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I should have been there. So that's just the type of person I am, though. You feel me? But yes, sir. About 5 minutes. Probably got like 5 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Till I hop off here. So y'all get y'all comments, get y'all questions in, man. Whatever y'all want to know, whatever y'all want to speak on. You know what I mean? Word up. Yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up for real, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, it helps the channel grow over here. You feel me? My man Nav was on. I tell you, I hop on his, look on his channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to his because it helps us both. You feel me? Like we both came up. You know what I mean? Bro, I hit 100. Then the next day on my show. Then the next day on my show, Nav hit 100, and we've been locked in ever since. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We appreciate all the love everybody's been giving us, yo. Everybody that's been pulling up on us and showing love. You know what I mean? And keeping it cordial in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Only time I don't want y'all keeping it cordial is when Piano Man in this bitch. When Piano Man get in this chat, and that's when y'all want y'all to go in on. Other than that, we keep it cordial up in here. We don't rock with we don't. But I'm telling y'all right now, y'all not gonna be seeing Piano Man no time soon, because I gave his ass the business. You know what I'm saying? Last time he came up here trying to act disrespectful, I had to give him some act right. You feel me? So y'all won't probably be seeing him no time soon. And if he do, y'all spam that 63. That's only if he with the bullshit. If he ain't with the shits, you know what I mean, then y'all leave him alone. When he with the shits, man, y'all start spamming that 63. He'll shut him up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Mega used to say back in the day when I was a kid, this shit goddamn. Sometimes you gotta shut him up. You feel me? So sometimes you just gotta shut him up. So he probably over there acting right now. He probably on somebody else's channel, or he probably on. I told him, I said, why do you if the Chargers content creators are so good, why in the hell are you coming over here? Content creators on the Chargers must be ass. They must be trash, because another guy, I know one thing. I know a lot of content creators for the Raiders, and I do not tune into no other player. I don't tune into no other content creator on no other team. You know what I'm saying? And that's going back to be way before I even started this shit. You know what I'm saying? I started this shit and like, man, I'm good. You know what I mean? Now I really know my shit. But yeah, way before that, I didn't go on nobody else's, you know what I mean? I ain't going and do no heckler shit. I ain't going there and troll, nothing. I never even went on these shit. It's just strictly Raiders for me, yo. You feel me? I could talk about whatever team because, not only do I follow the Raiders, but I follow the NFL, because I like to get the knowledge on everything. You know what I mean? Just in case, a person like Piano Man come over here and start talking and shit. I got to know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? I got to know my shit, and I got to be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I follow the NFL like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like yesterday I I was telling Afakasi about something, and he was like, "Well, I don't really follow other teams, you know what I'm saying? So I really wouldn't know." So you know what I mean. So, but I'm the type that follows. I don't follow them just to and put content on them. No, I follow them for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to know sports. You know what I'm saying? In the whole totality, I like to know sports. Period. You know what I mean? But it's so with that being said, I'm getting ready to hop off here, y'all, and I appreciate everybody pulling up. So with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders in the building. Damn, Raider night. I was just about to hop off, cuz. What's happening with you, though, bro? I was just about to hop off, man. What's really good? Thanks for pulling up, though. Better late than never, though. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never, my brother. I will be doing a little something tonight, bro. If you want to pull up, I definitely gonna be with Nav later on. Bro, laughing. For real. I was just about to hop on. I said my piece and everything, but I ain't gonna let Hey, if you pull up, I'm not gonna let you. I ain't gonna let it go that fast, brother. I'm gonna shout you out. You know what I'm saying? But yo, just tune in. Tonight, I got 2 invites. So Gravy asked me to hop on later. So I might hop on Gravy's John later for a little bit. And then Nav got something he got going on. So I'll probably hop on his shit a little later. So I probably won't do mine right now because I gotta work tonight. So I'll probably just hop on for a little bit on both of theirs. And so you'll see me on though. You'll see me around. You'll see me around, bro, for sure. But if I'm feeling like it, if I'm feeling it, I might do something a little bit earlier in the few. So what time is it? Like 2? I might do something around like 5, 6 o'clock, 6:30 maybe. So you know what I mean? Raider night, tune in, bro. Tune in. And definitely y'all see me out there, man. Y'all see me somewhere on somebody's channel if it ain't mine. You feel me? So appreciate y'all pulling up. And I'm gonna do it over again because I'm gonna do it for y'all. With that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on another one.